speaking about realigning estimates, something a lot of the pharma analysts would have done yesterday for some of the semaglutide expectations that they had as well. Param Desai, the analyst at Prabhudas Lilladher, joins in. Param, among the top losers yesterday, we had the name. What do you make of the kind of shift that we will see for semaglutide for Dr. Reddy's in Canada, and how much of that is factored in right now after the fall yesterday?
Good morning. So if you see semaglutide, big opportunity for a Dr. Reddy, and that is one of the key growth driver to replace the price erosion of the Revlimid. So in my view, it's a temporarily glitch. They will be basically, they already have got the reviews in the past, so no additional studies are required for that. So in the best case scenario, in our view, I think they can launch the product in the next 5 to 6 months if all goes well. So far, not any generic has gotten approval in the Canada. So that's a good sign. I think some of the generic guys have a TAD in Jan 2026. So if there is not much prolonged delay beyond March, then it won't have too much of impact, and Dr. Reddy also will be in the first mover kind of thing. But anything delayed beyond March 2026, I think yes, then it will hurt, and we will see the estimates going down.
Okay, so that's Dr. Reddy's. Param, just to complete the point, I mean, would you say this is just a transitory hiccup for Reddy's, or is it materially altering the course of the earnings scale-up that you were factoring in before this?
I believe it's a transitionary thing, because it's not that they require additional studies and all that stuff. It's some additional clarification has been asked by the agency. So the thing launch will happen. I think it's a question of whether it will take 3 to 6 months or it will take 9 to 12 months. That is the key thing to watch out for. If there are 2, 3 more generics before Dr. Reddy come into the market, then yes, then this will be a bit negative.
All right. Hi, good morning, Param, and good to see you, Ben. What do you make of Cipla as well, the results and the news flow? Mr. Vohra is moving on. Your take on it?
Yeah. So earnings were pretty much largely in line. Yes, Mr. Umang had been a key personnel in driving the Cipla's growth prospects over the last, several years. But I think, in my view, I think Cipla is a large institution, and Mr. Achin, who will be replacing, even he was in part of the Cipla for a reasonably good amount of time in handling the India part of the business, and is a global CEO. So I it's more of a sentimental, negative. I think from an earnings perspective, I do not see this transition impacting the profitability or EPS.
All right, we take that point. Thank you so much for joining in. And just before we let you go, do you track Shelley Engineering as well? Or, I mean, would you have a view on some of the second-order impact because of the semaglutide pens that they make for Dr. Reddy's?
No, we do not cover Shelley Engineering.
So, Param, leave us with some top ideas, or even from an earnings perspective, second half companies that can perhaps really show the best growth. Which are the top stocks for you at this point?
Yes. So on the pharma side, largely Sun Pharma, Lupin. That's our top picks on the generic side. On the slightly more on the domestic pharma, Ajanta Pharma, Eris Life. These two are the preferred names on the slightly tilted towards the domestic pharma. And on the hospitals, we are very constructive on the space.
Okay. All right. Got that, Param. Thank you very much. Quick conversation today. But thank you for the perspective on some of the key stocks that have been in news from the pharma basket.